Today's kind of a heavy day. Not heavy, but just I'm moving into a big step and I'm very excited, but it's a little bit heavy just to get in the motion of getting all my things packed up and getting my kitty cats packed up and making our way. I've been so blessed to be here for part of my journey. It's been kind of a very peaceful, climactic kind of feel because I know that I've been resetting into a higher version of myself, and it feels big, but I have been so blessed to be out here at my sister's. That's literally her forest. That's her backyard. We go and walk up there with the dogs, and it's such a nice little walk. I got my friend Arthur with me today. Yeah, he's a good boy. We just found out that he has very aggressive bone cancer, so he's not feeling very good. He's a strong creature though. He's so beautiful and so good and so kind. So, good boy. He had a good life. A really, really beautiful life with the people that he made it to. So like I said, I was feeling a little bit like heavy, tired. So I took a little bit of time to do some laundry and packing, and then I took a shower. In the shower, I've been guided to really like let the water run over you and cleanse you and really like have healing power on you. So I was in there and I was feeling just a little bit draggy, and so I centered myself a little, let the water run over me, and I just wanted to share this little chant that came to me while I was doing it, to kind of like get yourself in the moment and to speak the healing into yourself. So you say this to the water, let it just wash over you completely. So I said, I embrace your powers of healing, cleansing, and shifting. I release any heaviness, burdens, and ash into your flow. I receive the energy you create. You can kind of just say that. Chant it a little bit in there, and it's very relaxing and it feels very cleansing. So if you checked out that lunar eclipse last night, it was really beautiful. My brother-in-law set an alarm for all of us to get up at 2:30 a.m. so that we could just go outside and check it out, and I'm so glad he did, because it was really pretty. We went for a full moon walk before we went to bed, up the hill and into the forest, and that was super cool. It was really pretty. It was so bright. Right when we got back from our full moon walk, it was exactly 11:14, so I thought that was really cool little sync. When I come up to this little spot, I go to a little spot down there too by the garden, but this little spot, they call it Dog Park. My kids and I really like to hang our hammocks up here. This land has a great peace to it. It's a very comforting land. Today, I came up here to sit with the puppies and do some yoga, do my Kundalini activation that I've been doing. Brought up all my essentials, the journal, speaker, water, of course, that's holding my phone up, a little bit of weed. I like to smoke a little bit of weed, literally just like one drag, when I meditate or before I exercise even. It's just kind of bring me to just a heightened, I don't really know. I'm not really necessarily advocating weed or whatever, but I'm from Montana, so it doesn't matter what you think about that for me anyways. I just have my little trusty bag that I have all my stuff in. So I got my markers and my journals and my tarot cards and some die that I like to roll for numbers and my letter writing materials if I'm going to write somebody a letter. It's so gorgeous today. It is literally has surpassed the words of gorgeous right now. Being from Montana, I'm not exactly used to like this intensely nice early spring, but oh, man, it's nice. It's so nice, and I am so lucky to have been able to spend some of my time here. Really, like, it's also really special. My sister's pregnant for the first time, so I've been here for her pregnancy, and they have been so welcoming and so good to me, and really making sure that I don't feel like a burden, and it's been really it's really nice. I really kind of I feel like I've never exactly been able to take up space anywhere with anybody so much as I have been here. Like, they've made me feel so comfortable being with them and allowing me to spread my wings and like take up space, and it feels so good. Oh, I wonder if you guys can hear them. Oh, I hope that you can hear that on there. They have a little pond over here, and right when spring's starting to hit, like right when the frost is over, which it got a lot colder here and a lot snowier here than normal, but right when it starts warming up, these little froggies come out. They call them peepers, and they're these little froggies that just live down by the pond, and there must be tons of them, and so they come out when it starts warming up, and they're actually mating, and it's honestly so beautiful. The song that this creature makes while they're mating is so magical, and it's a really cool sound, especially on our full moon walk last night. Like, they were loud. Those frogs were really getting it. And it was so beautiful. It sounded so pretty. Oh, another thing I like to bring up here, I have like some throwing axes and throwing knives. I like to bring those up here sometimes. They work surprisingly well in the black walnut trees, and it is really fun. I also have recently started getting into doing like poi dancing, because I want to work my way into like dancing with fire, using fire. So I made my own little poi, and it's fun to come up here. There's just so much room for activities. Poor Arthur also got stung by a bee today. So not only does he have this aggressive cancer coursing through his leg and up into his body, the poor boy got stung by a bee in his ear. So he's having a little rough go at it today. But he's so loved, and he is made out of pure love. He's such a good creature. Oh, something else. Let's see. I the other day I was listening to a podcast and she suggested to meditate as if you're holding Gaia, and like imagine like bright light coming from her and to her and to you, and to meditate in that. And it just so happens that I got a Gaia statue a couple of years ago for my birthday, and I brought it with me on my trip. I keep her in my car. I was like, like she's keeping me safe. And so yesterday I sat out in the sun and meditated with my Gaia statue like in my hands, and it was very powerful. I've been working on getting my meditation visions to be a little stronger, because I feel like my imagination maybe like, I have a really good imagination, but as far as like it's always been more of like my imagination and visions and dreams are more like energy instead of like pictures. So my imagination is really more, it's a little more flowy and like and dreamlike. It's just more dreamlike. I don't know another way to explain it. But yeah, so I've been working on getting my meditation visions to be a little more vivid, and this Gaia meditation was like, it really took me in. And I mean, still for me it's so much more of the energy of things is really what I hold in my visions, is the energy. But it was really cool to meditate with Gaia. It was a good practice, so I like that. Also, I guess that meditation like led to, like, I've already been knowing this because a couple of the podcasters that I listen to, they really are, they're just a little tick ahead, and they can see exactly what's going on. And one woman who, she is an amazing channeler, like she is very, very connected with the God source. And she's actually taking a trip to Egypt in May. She does journeys to Egypt, and oh my gosh, I wanted to go on it so bad, but it's pretty expensive, and at this time in my life, obviously, with the situation I'm in, and it wasn't happening. It wasn't gonna happen, but that's okay, because I will still meditate with them on that day, on the days when they do this. But so she's actually going there to essentially usher in a new birth of the mother. Like, so as we're all having these Kundalini activations, like Mother Earth is also having Kundalini activations. And how Alunia Noel is her name. Her channel is amazing. Check that out if you feel guided. But so she talks about how the Kundalini is awakening across the planet, and how it started like in South America, and now it's awakening further towards like Egypt, which is the fatherland. And so it's the mother is essentially like traveling across the lands to give birth on the fatherland. So my meditation with Gaia just really, like, it was a really deep third eye meditation that I went into from it. And it just showed me that. It showed me that the mother is making her journey to the fatherland to give birth. and it is that's huge for us. And I know some of you, I'm sure, if you're riding this wave alongside many of us, you can feel that that is what's happening. And it's a very, very big event for humanity. It's very exciting. So I'm so excited. My sister's actually like very pregnant, and she's actually due tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. I'm leaving here this weekend either way, even if the baby isn't born, even though I would love to meet the baby so much. But I gotta get back to my own babies. But it's pretty cool. It's been really a special thing to be by her and with her while she's been growing this baby. And I believe like babies being born during this time, they're really being born with a whole new energy, and I think that they're going to be very special souls on our planet. I wanted to bring you guys over here to hear the peepers. I get nervous.